to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Randall. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Missouri Tigers offense is up first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Bringing pressure. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Now, you just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Oregon State Beavers offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Second down after that completion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's complete. Little shovel pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They're going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's moving out of the pocket. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers. Now they get set now to try the PAT. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Curtis. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take it down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Lets it go quickly. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
He just dove for the ball. Somehow he comes up with it. What an incredible play.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. He'll hand it off. Moving right through the contact. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. Now the try here for the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And now the handoff. A change of direction. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. And the Beavers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. Extra point try coming now.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. Point after, up and good. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And a returner brought down by that coverage team. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Handoff to the single back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Wallace. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. The Beavers churn out another first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Beavers will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. The Beavers pick up enough for a first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen.
Got space looking for the end zone here. Make it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks?
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The defense with more pre-snap movement. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Caught for the completion.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here.
And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. The pocket breaking down. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you've got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the interior of that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this third down.
They'll try to run for the first down. And the Beavers look to keep this drive moving.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They try the
indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Grab down the middle. It's Wells. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Beavers have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Hand off to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Listen, I'm not going to second guess from up here in the booth, but 3rd down and 1, just get the first down, move the sticks, and keep the drive alive. That one backfired.
And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head, that poor kicker.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he fires the football to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Solid game, moves the ball to the 48. 1st down play here.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch gotta pad your stats.
Gonna pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He slings this one deep down the left side.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Missouri. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They can't slow him down. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sense where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Big throw caught on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Beavers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the PAT is good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Second and 10 after the previous play.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're...
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Beavers will line up now. It's first and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal upcoming. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly.
Touchdown, Beavers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Oregon State 49, Missouri 21.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your Missouri Tigers will take over.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Curtis.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. Tackle made after a big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is